So I have over here this great game. It's called Doodle Dice. It's by the company Sequence, which is totally great games. But I just want to point out, as easy as this game's, visually looks, it's quite complicated as far as when to get started. So let's get started. Rules are simple, which I love the rules. You have your deck of cards, place those off to the side, and then the goal is to kind of put out one card from all the beautiful colors that this deck comes with. And here, we'll just put them 3 and 3. Okay, you see your cards. Let's get started. You have the dice in the shaker. Shake the dice up. Loud. Kids love loud, of course. And roll it. Now, strategy is to kind of get one of each color card. Now, on the first turn, we just look at the cards and we kind of see what do we have, what makes the most sense. I really don't have, so I would go for this one because I would take this one aside. No, I would not go for that one. This is not a very good roll, but maybe I'm going to put these two aside because it's closest to yellow and it could work with some of the others, and then I'll roll again. So I have 3 rolls, and in those 3 rolls, there we go, and once I have it, this is the moose. My turn is over. The next player to go, which I do love this idea, you turn over a card and then it kind of changes it. So if you're going for one card often, and we had this actually one time, we played with one of them, we kept going and going and no one got it, and instead of getting boring, just switch it. And there we go. Of course, you never know what's going to be switched. So the next player goes, same idea. Is to kind of keep rolling and to get as many cards as you can, and each turn flip one over. Some tips: once you have one, well, then you're done. You can't get that color anymore. So for example, I got the yellow one, I can't get another yellow. Another thing, something that works for me, a little strategy, is that I would only go for the orange and the red at the very last turn when I may not have got the others, because why waste a turn? Now this last tip is for if you have a huge group of people, and we've had that at times. We've had so many people playing, and to kind of wait to spin and spin and spin, it could take a while. So 2 rules that we kind of switch off with is rule number 1 is, as we spin our 3 turns, you can collect as many cards as you can in your, spins. For example, my last turn, I may have gotten this one, so in one turn, it would be okay for me to take a yellow and an orange, because I got the pieces. If I got it in the first spin, well, then I'd spin 2 more times and see if I can, create the rest of them, because again, which I could probably create red also. The ones with more shapes will take a little bit longer to kind of do because you need more dice, but again, with a larger crowd, the point is to have fun and not to just keep waiting, so this really does work. Now, I'm all about children, so sometimes I do work with special needs kids or even regular ed kids who just need a little bit of a break, and so what I would do is take the deck and kind of just start off easy, pick, the orange cards and use 2 dice. Keep it simple, 2 dice in the cup, and have them roll it 2 or 3 times until hopefully they'll get it, and then they take it. It's just this simple reward and the ability that they can play a game like everyone else. Again, just keep on increasing the skill level at 2. You're just giving them a self-confidence. They need to kind of learn how to play games, but they don't feel like they're missing out, because some kids who, let's say, especially for the purple, have visual skills or patience skills, especially a child, diagnosed with issues with sitting and stuff like that, you don't want to overwhelm them with something like this, especially not right away. So keep it simple. As their confidence builds, well then, look at that, I got red, and it's just fun. You can do who has the most at the end, but the point is to just build the kids' confidence while having fun, and who doesn't love to have fun with Doodle Dice? To make this game a little bit more fun, you have a free roll, and it really, really comes in handy when you have the purples, or the blues, which are more complex, and you have your 1 die away, so you'll use the free roll. Hopefully you'll make it. Sometimes you don't. A lot of times we didn't, but it was still fun anyway. So Doodle Dice is a great game because it just works, on patience, taking turns while having fun. And the most important is the visual feedback the kids are getting. The kids actually have to look at these, beautiful cards, and they have to make whatever picture. This is a sea turtle, and I do love how, the jumping jack, I do love how they're all written in multiple languages as well. So really everyone could participate. You have, who's this? An umbrella, and it's just a fun game, and it's not that easy. You know, it's really not easy to actually manipulate these shapes. I actually worked with one child who did get, I believe it was actually the umbrella, and the piece was shaped this way, and or an angle, but either way she couldn't figure out that it was really to this umbrella. And so we kind of had to, you know, I tell the kids all the time, observe, change angles, change direction, but observe. And they were able to, oh my goodness, I got it. So this is really a game that kind of trains the eye, trains the mind while having fun. If you want to see more games like this, definitely subscribe below. I am doing research in a play-based education program where I'm teaching kids how to play and have total fun all day while learning at a much higher above grade level, you know, curriculum, which is turning out to be super successful. So if you want to support that, most definitely do. And if you want to see more videos like this, which is hands-on education, fun, and skill-wise, subscribe below, like the video, let me know what you think. Let me know what skill you want to see fun, because when your kids are, you know, happy, not only are you happy, but they're learning. Who doesn't want to learn, you know, while having fun? So Doodle Dice is one of those games. This is visual feedback, patience, taking turns, and scanning skills, which are, believe it or not, for some kids quite difficult, and Doodle Dice just makes it fun. Happy playing.